Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and I am Jenofeve Designs. We are going to make another page setup in the album that we're currently working on, which is called Hello Pink Autumn. This paper collection is by Prima. And we are using the Basically Amazing foundations in the new pumpkin background design and the Basically Amazing Graceful Decorative Edge in the pumpkin background design. I have a playlist for this project from beginning to end. Well, I say that, but while I'm recording it and while you're watching in real time, videos get added every week. So it's a step-by-step playlist. So anyway, I'll link that playlist up here. It starts with an intro to the template, so you can like skip the first few videos if you already know all about the templates. And then it goes on to covers and embellishing and so on and so forth. So we are going to add, oh, wait. We're gonna add to this fin here. I was like, what am I doing? Where am I going? So this is what we did in the last video. I love this so much. And we're gonna add to the back of the first fin. And you'll notice that the shaker card is not here anymore. So this is one of the samples I made when I released the set of essentials that are photo mats. So I was using this paper collection when I did it. So I think I'm gonna have that one there. And the shaker, I'm gonna use it in this page setup. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this shaker in this page setup. My granddaughter's pictures in there. Isn't she just a little doll baby? This was last year. I wish I had a date on it, but anyway, so I'm going to use it in this page setup, and I've already prepped everything. I'm just going to put it all together with you, I believe. Out of the Basically Amazing foundations, you're going to want to print, if you're following along with me, you're going to want to print page 8B out of the foundations. I just printed a plain, and this is how I cut it out. So I printed it onto white cardstock, and then I cut the top tab off, the bottom tab off, and one of the side tabs off. So I just left one tab, and I inked both sides, and I put tape on one side of the tab. But there's no pattern, so it doesn't matter whichever one you pick. But this is going to get attached to the binding. And then for the mat for that page, it is on page 55B. I traced it onto this paper, and I was trying to be like picky where I traced. So this was the 12 by 12 pattern paper. So when I laid it down, I was trying to save this blessed up here, but I couldn't save it all. So anyway, I was trying, and so I traced it out on the back side here and cut it out, and I'm going to use this side. I inked it up. Okay, so we're going to mat it with that, and then on page 24B, I printed page 24B, and I'm going to put it the right way here, onto white cardstock, and I used the pumpkin background 24B. So it looks like that. These are the double doors for the B-size album, and you could call them whatever you want. What do I call them? I just call them doors. They could be barn doors, double doors, whatever you want to call them. So what I did was I cut the bottom tabs off and the top tabs off, and I left both long tabs on, and then I scored and inked both sides, and I put tape on the side that does not have the pumpkin background design. So the tape's on this side, and then I notched the edges. You can also see that I did a corner chomper. I actually used my photo corner chomper angle punch to chomp the two corners where it's going to meet like this. You see that? So then I printed these. This is the mats for this page. So the mat for this page is on 71B, and what I did was I printed the shades of color 2. From the shades of color 2, I printed number 1. This is color number 1. I printed that onto white cardstock, and then this, I did end up hang on, I'm trying to find the, I did end up sending this through the printer 3 times, but that's okay. It's okay. It was the look that I wanted. So I printed the shades of color number 1 first, and then I printed from my scripty papers. I printed, was it this one? No, it was this one. I printed this black background from the scripty papers. I printed that on top of the green from the shades of color, and then I printed it, I sent it through the printer one more time and printed page 71B on there. So obviously I have cut these out. I have inked them up, and then for the corners, because I want to matte these pages, I used the corner chomper that's got the large and the small, and I used the large corner chomper, and it's the perfect size for the matte for the photo angle corner chomper. So I've got those all ready to go. And then from the Basically Amazing Graceful Decorative Edge, I printed, well, I printed page, whoops, look at here, page 41. My book almost came apart. And I didn't mean to, but I printed it with the pumpkin background design. So these are little corner, like photo corners, and I printed it with the, I didn't mean to, like I said, but that's okay, it doesn't matter. And then what I did was I cut these out and I scored and inked and taped. These are going to be used as photo corners. And then I took this little mat here and I got a scrap out of the scrap drawer that I have, and I traced the mats out of this pattern paper. And I did put numbers on them so that I kept them in order so that the pattern was going in the right direction, if that makes sense. Let's see, there we go. So that's how it was. And then this was here, or was it this way? I don't know, it was something like that. Might have been this way. There we go. So that's what I did there. So I cut all those out and I inked them up. Okay, and then we're going to be using this as part of this. So let's get to putting this together. I am going to put these aside for now. You never know, I might use some more. But what I want to do is I'm going to get my scoreboard out. And I'm going to put these up here side by side like this, and I'm going to tape them with some purple tape. This is like that purple magic tape. I did have a piece on my tripod here, but I don't know what I did with it. It's missing. So I'm just going to get a piece of that. And actually I'm going to de-stick it a little bit. I mean, it's good for like die cutting and things like that, but it's pretty sticky. Oh, did you hear my dog? I let her out to go potty, and I was waiting on her, and I was hollering for her. She didn't come, but I need to get recording. So yeah. Oh, I still need this. So she's still outside. So I was like, well, I got to go. I got to get to work. And by get to work, I got to come upstairs and record. Okay, so we're gonna put this, we're gonna have the tab. What is that noise? We're gonna have the tab on this side, and then we're gonna be working on this part, right? This is the tab. This is gonna be attached to that back of that fin binding. So we want the tab on this side, on the right side. So we're going to attach this down right here. Although, I might have to do it a little different because I don't want, I'm not going to use this as a guide, because I need to come right above that score mark on here. So if it sticks out a little bit on this side, it's not that big a deal. Do you know what I mean? So let's attach the one side down and see what it looks like. So I'm going to remove the tape backing. I've got all my adhesives, all my resources for my double-sided tape. I have that link down below. Okay, so I'm going to push that up there. Actually, I feel like I'm being a little weird about this. Come on now. There we go. Oh, and now do I have it shorter? Well, for goodness sake. Again, it's okay. It's okay. All right, so before I press that down, let's look and see how much. Oh, it's not that bad. It's just a smidge, and I'm not going to worry about it. So I'm going to open this up, take the tape backing off of here. Like so, and I'm going to press that down. So then I can just come back and ink that edge. Not a big deal. Okay. And let's take this tape off. Put them back on my tripod. Watch them fall. Okay, so there we go. We got that. I don't need this anymore. I'm not even sure I needed it to begin with. Okay, so then this is going to go here. And I am going to go ahead and attach it down. Oh, do I have it the right way? Yeah. I'm going to attach it down because we're not going to use any magnets or anything. And I'm just going to use my tape runner tape. You could use liquid glue. You could use double-sided adhesive, whatever you have the most of or have the easiest access to. Okay. Just gonna lay that down there. Okay, so then on this side, we are going to put these two oh, we're not going to mat it yet. On this side, I'm going to take one of them pieces of tape back just so that it doesn't flop around. We are going to add our little corner pieces, just like this. So it doesn't matter, the pattern does not matter, so don't worry about that. Because we're going to be matting it anyway. I feel like you're going to see that one little piece right there. So I'm going to cut that off. There we go. So I'm just going to put this on the corner here. And I'm going to do that to all 4 corners. Okay, so all 4 corners are down. And now I'm going to mat these pieces. Except this time I'm going to use liquid glue so that I have some wiggle room. All right, so it's going to go in there like that. Okay. Let me, I don't know where I was reaching. Let me get the liquid glue. This is Fabri-Tac by Beacon. I like it because it gives me just enough wiggle room. Oh, did you hear her again? I need to go let her in, don't I? It's a beautiful day outside. She's not like she's being tortured or anything. She's not in the blazing heat, and she's not in the rain, and it's not cold. It's actually overcast, and it's probably about 75 degrees outside, so it's not bad. Okay, so be careful. Get up under those. Okay. And then down it goes. I already tell you all about the groomer cutting her ear so short? Ugh. Every time I look at her, I'm just like, what in the world? It's just, she's a standard poodle and she looks silly. She doesn't look like a standard poodle. Okay. Not that she cares, right? She could care less. So my thoughts are that the shaker bit here, the photo flip, the booklet, the photo book, the shaker photo book could go here. What do you think? Do we like this idea better than having it under the belly band? I think so. I think it's a good idea. We'll see. We'll see how that works out. So now all I need to do is mat. So again, like I said, I put little marks on here so I know which ones go where. And I'm actually going to use my art glitter glue this time because there's a teeny little spot. I want to make sure I get into that little point there so that it doesn't get caught on anything. So there's one. Doesn't that just change the whole look of it right there? Here, let me do 3 so you can see what one side versus the other side looks like. Look at that. You see the difference? Which one do you like better? I mean, I like this side better, but hey, if you like that side better, that's fine. Go with that. It's your album. And this goes here. Yes. I like it. And that way you can take this out easily and shake it about. Okay, the only other thing I think I'm going to do in this video is I think I'm going to put something here. I haven't decided about here. See how it's getting kind of stuck? Let me burnish that really good. I haven't decided what I'm going to do here yet, so I may just leave it blank for now and we can come back with whatever's left over later. I am going to do, this is the other 5x7 from the last video. We used a 5x7 and this is the other one. And I want to use, this is one of the die cuts from the paper collection, and then I paper punched some flowers to kind of match the front cover or the front of this setup. So I did that with the two flower paper punches that I found in my stash. And I'll show you again really quick. Let me move some stuff. Okay. I need that glue back, but anyway, these two here. Right, so I just did a couple of each so I can play around with that. And then I think I'm going to use my stamp. I think I'm going to use this one from my stamp set. This stamp set. Link down below. It's this one right here. I'm going to use this, and I guess I'm also going to, I think I'm going to do a 5x7 on there. So I need a piece of coffee stained paper. Now I gotta find one. It's my, I don't know why these aren't in my other drawer. In my drawer. Alright, I'm gonna stamp this. I'll probably stamp it a couple times just in case, because that's what I did with the other one when I stamped it. You guys know I'm not a stamper. I know I keep saying that, but I just want you to understand that I am not a stamper. Okay. I'm going to go this way, I think. Boop. I'm going to let it sit. Put a little bit of pressure. Oh. And also, I fussy cut around this butterfly. There was some, I guess it was pink. What did I do with it? It's in here somewhere. I cut off the extra bit. Oh, there it is right there. There was like some pink. No, that's how much extra was around that butterfly. I just cut it off. And that's totally up to you. If you like it, then leave it. Alright, I'm going to stamp another one. Let's go around in this corner. Yeah, that's very cute. And I'm going to cut them out. So my idea is to have this there and have this down here, and we're going to do like a little something like this, right? And then maybe do a few little flowers or something. Oh my word, she's killing me. I don't know, I'm not quite sure. That looks okay. I guess I could if I wanted to. I could have a flower up here as well, couldn't I? Let's see what else I have. I think. Come on. I have some. I don't know if you'd be able to see that very well. That's kind of cute. Let's ink that up. She is cracking me up. Of course. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to do. And then we'll glue these together and put some bling or something. I'm going to take a picture, and I have to change my battery, and I'm going to let the dog in. And then I'll be right back. She is in, new battery, and we're ready to roll. So I think I do like that. I'm going to pull my picture back up. But I think I'm going to put this down first. But I'm also going to stamp the 5x7 on there from my stamp set. I know I keep telling you guys about it, but you know, I'm proud of it. So yeah, go through my link down there, and if it's not in stock, then put your email in where it says notify me when back in stock, and they will notify you when it's back in stock. Or I will, one of the two, on video. Okay. I'm going to put this down. Just used my tape runner tape. Again, got some resources down there below for my refills. I don't get the Scotch brand tape runner tape. It's just too expensive. Somebody said, yeah, the price is way better where you get it, but then with the shipping and everything, but it is still way cheaper than the Scotch tape. Way cheaper. You get a way much, you get a lot more for your money. All right, the next thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to glue these two together, these flowers, just so I'll have to quit having to mess with them so much. And then we got to put something in the middle of them too, don't we? Maybe we'll put something in the middle after we've got it in its position. Yep. So I don't know if you noticed or not, but I had punched these out of the paper, the same paper from the front. You know, this paper and this paper, so that it'll match. Okay, so let's start with this one. We can put this here with this flower maybe. That's not real exciting though, is it? I guess it'll still be fun though. Let's move it over to the center a little bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna add glue to the top of this. So that we can still slip our picture underneath there. Oh, I can't use, well, I guess I could if I'm just careful. So I was thinking like this. I kind of like having my tags go at an angle like that. I don't know why. It's just like, and then I don't think I've got it on here exactly the way I had it, but that's okay. And then this one. Now I need to figure out what I want to put in the center of these. And I'm going to get my little tray back out. Yup, I got 3. Remember, this is a freebie. And my Buy Me a Coffee. It's linked down below. It has 3 on the sheet. So you can make 3 little trays there. Triangle scoop tray, I think is what I've called it. Super exciting. I love it. Okay, so let's see. I might do these. These always give a little bit of blingity bling. And there's, you know, it doesn't put a lot of bulk or anything. Whoop. This little jewel picker likes to hang on to stuff. So I might just do that, just as simple as that. This, what's this called? This sequence is rose gold. And I actually got it at Hobby Lobby, but I'll try to find some online as well. Or I may have already found some. Okay, so we got that. I think that's all we're going to do for the inside for now, because the picture will still go in here, right? You can still add your photo. And I don't know what I'm going to do here yet. So that's all we're going to do there, right? And then this is going to go here. Whoop, this is going to go here, like that. If you were continuing to create, you wouldn't have to keep taking these in and out. I mean, I am too, but there's so much on my desk that there's no way I can just leave those out like that. But it's so easy. Wasn't that nice? That's so nice. Too funny. It just occurred to me that the inside of this paper, of the shaker, if you missed this video where I made this shaker, I will link it specifically up there and down below. But it's in the playlist. So if you're keeping up with the playlist, it's in the playlist. But anyway. So right, I was looking at it and I just realized that the inside of this little booklet is the same as my little corners, and I didn't even plan that. So how cool is that? I love it when things like that happen. So now let's add it into the album. So I am putting it, this is the first fin, and then this one is the second fin, right? So I am putting it on the back side of this first fin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to remove the tape backing off of here. And I know I haven't done it this whole album, but if you needed to use the glue stick trick where you run some glue down there so that it doesn't get stuck before you want it to, gives you a little bit of wiggle room, feel free to do that. You just need to not go past the score mark on the base of this album, or on the base of the binding strip there, not this part right here, the part that moves. You don't want to go past that when you lay it down. And then you want to just kind of burnish it into place. So I don't know what I'm going to do on the back side of this yet. This is really as far as I've gotten on the planning on this one. But isn't that cute? Oh, I wonder how it's going to turn. Might have to really get it in there good and snug. I bet it'll be just fine. So yeah, I totally dig it. So this is going to stay here. This one's going to be under here for now. We may even change that even yet again. I'm really good about doing something and then moving stuff around. So I don't know what happens, but I'm just like, oh, I like this over here better. And oh, I want this over here. And this would look better over here. And so on and so forth. Did I show you all that I added some bling to the front of this? To the front of this belly band? I'm not sure I did. Can you see it? Well, it's tracking in the wrong spot. Hang on. Let me see if I can. I did here and I did here. Can you see? I bet you can see a little bit. I did add a little bit of bling there. I don't think I added any other bling anywhere. Nope. So, yeah, okay. So that's all I have for you guys today. Do feel free to let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And be sure to check out the description box, and all the helpful links are down there. And make sure that you subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and ring that bell so that you get notified every time I upload a video. And yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I will see you next time.